Hi everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to me before. Here's my deck. You've seen me play it on an MTGO video. I made the mistake of saying that it was a Japanese architect that made the deck, but it turns out, I hope I'm remembering this correctly, but the architect of this deck is Portuguese. This is bug control. How this deck works is a weird one. I love it. I've been playing it in the the Tribe Discord league, on the webcam league, and I've been playing it a lot on MTGO. And we are a control deck centered around Pernicious Deed. How does that work? Well, Pernicious Deed is a 3-mana enchantment for a green, a black, and a colorless. And it comes into play and you can tap X and crack it to destroy all non-land permanents, not even all non-lands, all creature, enchantment, and artifacts, which is every permanent type and that's not a land. But it also hits activated man lands, which is really important. And then it goes to the graveyard. We're going to pair this with a card that is known for being played with a card that costs black, green, and colorless, Counterspell. Curves right into each other is very effective. We're not even in a shard mana base, so our mana is really tough. But the rest of the deck outside of that is like kind of a parfait-ish deck where we're doing the what's the name of that green card? Gaea's Blessing, because one of our win cons is to never draw our deck and watch our opponent draw theirs. We're trying to go that deep in some games. And then the rest of the supporting cast for the deck is going to be like Grizzly Fate as a win con, which is a weird one, and a bunch of card draw and permission. We got like accumulated knowledge and fact or fiction. That's what the deck does. It's really cool. I'm a little afraid about this matchup. We're doing a little mini series around this deck, and the first pairing is going to be a doozy for me because Chris's deck is really good.
We're playing the old classic Dead Guy Ale, black, white, mid-range. We're doing Dark Ritual in the turn 1 hippie, Phyrexian Arena, Weathered Wretch to deal with graveyards, Nantuko Shade is just a good creature. And yeah, that's pretty much just the deck is just a bunch of removal, a lot of ways to deal with enchantments, some discard, and just generic Dead Guy Ale stuff. Yeah,
that's perfect because you don't need to go super deep on Dead Guy Ale explanation, because if there's one deck I think every pre-modern player knows about, it's Dead Guy Ale.
Yeah,
what do you think? High roll?
Yeah, we can do high roll.
Boom.
This is a classic deck.
9, that's better than I did last game. 12, let's go. Oh, I get to be in the play? That means I get to play my basic land before Chris can play his.
Right.
Good luck, Chris.
Same to you.
You can have that card on top. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's not a Dark Ritual. Please actually factually do not be a Dark Ritual, please. 6, 7. I have to keep this because my mana works. That's literally the only reason.
This is a pretty decent hand, so I'm gonna keep this.
All right, I'm gonna play Underground River, and I'm gonna lose a life because I do have a Duress. Where's that Dark Ritual? Is it in here? Oh, it's not there. Okay. There's a Duress of your own. I don't like that. I will take your Duress.
Rats.
And then you're up.
My game plan: untap, upkeep, draw. We'll still play the swamp first, and I'll pass.
Got it. All untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. And I will play the load-bearing Reflecting Pool. This ties all of our mana together.
As someone who's played a few decks like that,
you need it. Yeah, big cool. You know all about Reflecting Pool.
We'll play the Tainted Field, and I will play a Nantuko Shade.
I actually have to mana leak Nantuko Shade. That card will kill you like faster than you think.
Go ahead.
I will draw for turn. I will play a Yavimaya Coast and pass. Perfect mana unlocked.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oof, you hate to see it. Go ahead.
Land drops. You hate to see it. I love it. I'm going to draw and play this. I'm not going to miss land drops. Here's my Polluted Delta. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We didn't miss it for that long.
Yeah,
I guess we're just going to have to keep jamming stuff until something resolves.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
So I think we're going to try one call out face down. It could be anything.
All right. If that was a hippie, I would have tanked for a second and thought, maybe I can let it live. You know what doesn't die to a Pernicious Deed? A Flipped Angel. Or it does, but it takes forever. So I'm going to get this island by fetching. And then you may cut if you'd like. And I'm going to tap for blue, and shocker, here's a Counterspell.
This is countered. It was, in fact, an Exalted Angel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And then I'll tap for 2, losing a life. And I will cast an AK. Nice little way to use all my mana. Untap and draw for turn. And then, this is pretty good, actually. I'm going to tap for 2 and AK. Yeah. I don't have a land drop, and now I do. City of Brass, and I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We are going to play our land for turn, which is just a swamp.
Well, I guess it's not a white source, so it could be worse.
And I think the game plan is to try this again.
All right, my game plan is to not let that happen to me.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
All right, I'll untap and draw. That's not bad. I'm just going to pass, though.
Untap. Upkeep, I will draw. Hey, second white source.
Oh, no. What does it mean?
It means that I can play some spells. Here's a Phyrexian Arena.
Shit. Well, I'm out of counter spells.
Sick. Go ahead.
End your turn. I'm going to fact or fiction.
Alrighty.
Favorite spell in the format, probably. Wow, he has a lot of lands, huh? Grizzly Fate. 2 Grizzly Fates.
You know, well, I don't. Damn. Well, this is probably not.
Normally
amazing.
you go lands and spells, but if he goes lands and spells here, he'll give me Grizzly Fates in the bin and the lands to cast them out of the bin.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
This is kind of unfortunate, actually. I think what I'm supposed to do is, I guess this damages you more.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not damages you more. Well, you can use the colorless from this. I think this has to be the pile.
I'm just always going to take the bigger pile.
Understandable.
When there's lands and spells in the split. I could be talked out of that one, but I just want card advantage here. Untap and draw. I'm going to play one of those lands we all know about. And then I think this is a weird play. And I know it's a weird play, but I know about the Withered Wretches, and I've already played my land, actually. So I can't do everything this turn. I just pass? Is that where we're at? No, I'm going to do this now. This is going to seem weird. Withered Wretch is very commonly played in Gaea. I don't want this game to go so long that he can eventually Gerrard's Verdict me out of the game. I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to cast Gerrard, Gaia's Blessing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to shuffle, believe it or not, this Grizzly Fate to keep a win condition in my library for if you find a Withered Wretch.
I've already got one.
Exactly. There's already one in my hand. And this Factor Fiction and this Counterspell, they're going to get shuffled into my deck. And then I'm going to draw a card. I understand how weird and non-intuitive that play is, but that guy sometimes plays 4 Withered Wretch. So
and you don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Withered Wretch was one of those cards that I kind of looked at initially. I was like, I don't know if this is that good. And then you play and you're like, actually, there's a lot of
in the
random
context of this
stuff.
format, it's actually nuts because it doesn't even require colored mana.
Yeah, it's just a 2/2. It's a bear that just eats graveyards.
Exactly. And then we do get to get a draw off that, which is nice. And then I think we'll tap for 2. Well, we'll fetch first. Because I've got 1 island. I think I want my other. There's 3 islands in the deck, but I want an other island. And then I'm going to lose another life. This deck does not gain life, and we spend a lot of it. So that's another little weird thing about the way the deck's built. Yavimaya Coast and the, let's say this card. I'm actually going to play a Wall of Roots.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to draw an card, and I'll pass to you.
On tap. Upkeep, I'll lose a life and draw a card, and then I'll draw for a turn.
I hate that for me.
We'll play a third Tainted Field, because who needs to take damage from the
needs to pay life for lands?
When
exactly.
you can just do this.
Just play Scrubland.
You know, you could have a Counterspell, and that looks like Counterspell mana.
That'd be weird.
Maybe I can keep up with your... How do I do this?
I haven't the slightest clue. Is bro thinking about windmilling an Exalted Angel?
I would just
slam it. Yeah, done it.
I think I'd just slam it and just be like, all right, can you answer this? I'm just trying to figure out how to sequence this.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think what I want to do is I'm going to try a Vindicate.
Yeah, what do you want to target with that?
I would like to target your Reflecting Pool.
I don't love that, but it does work. That is a dead Reflecting Pool.
And then I'll try a Hippie.
Hippie's also fine.
And then I'll pass.
I'll lose a life. I am going to smother the Hippie.
It has been smothered.
Then I'll untap, and I will draw. Not the worst, not the best either. We're going to start losing some serious life. I'll lose a life just for green, though. Because I want to play another Wall of Blossoms.
Yeah.
And draw another card. And then I would like to play a Yavimaya Coast. I just want to pass back.
Untap. Upkeep, lose a life, draw a card.
Yep.
And then we'll draw for turn.
What's that put you at? 5 in hand?
4.
4.
We will play a Caves. And we're going to try a Phyrexian Arena.
Phyrexian Arena number 2 is fine. I think it's fine. No, I'm going to respond, actually. Let's see. I'm going to see what this gets me. Because I do have an AK for 3.
Yeah. Go for it.
1, 2, 3. All right. He could have a really bad follow-up, but I think I do need to counterspell that because the amount of card advantage might be something that is hard to keep up with as the game progresses.
And then I'm going to just drop 2 Shades.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Go ahead.
I'm on tap. You're hellbent, but you're going up to 2 cards after you draw. That's a good draw. That was a really good draw. Here's this Reflecting Pool. Here is this Pernicious Deed.
Oh.
And here's me cracking it on 3. I'll pass to you.
Yeah, I knew that was a possibility, but I was hoping you didn't have it.
I didn't until I drew for turn.
Well, I don't think that makes you feel any better. Go ahead.
Untap. Keep, draw. Let's go with a Polluted Delta. And I will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which
De-escalated quickly. Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. I'll fetch.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab, honestly, whether it's either swamp or island. It's the first one I come to, I think. I don't think it's particularly, you know what? I actually could use a painless black source now that I'm using my brain a little bit harder. Swamp, but I'm losing another life because it is in fact time. Here you go. I don't have enough green sources to not lose life to this. Grizzly Fate, because here's my free green, here's my hurtful green, and here's the other manas I have to use, leaving 3 up. Here's a Grizzly Fate. I do have Threshold.
So you make 4 2/2 bears?
4 2/2 bears. I don't think I have enough old school bear tokens, but we will improvise if we have to. do I have no old school bear tokens? I thought I had at least one.
Normally I would simply concede, but there is a chance I could top deck my way out of this.
You know, I don't have, oh wait, are they here? Is it right here? It is right here. Okay, these are 4 old school. This is a bear?
Yeah.
Here's a 4. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, we're just gonna, at this point, I've got Fact or Fiction and 2 removal spells.
Oh, yeah, I'm very dead.
All right, well, I got there game 1, but Chris did have to go from missing a land drop to like flooding all the way out, which is always a bummer to see. But that was only like game 1. Now we can get to go to game 2.
Game 2.
All right, Chris, we did it. We sideboarded. I think we both kind of did a good amount of cards too. All right, you're on the play this time.
Yes, I am.
5, 6, 7. Interesting. The problem with this deck is every hand looks like a keep because it's just like a mix of random spells and lands. The control player's dilemma, I guess.
Yeah. Every hand is, this is fine.
Fine, I'll keep it, I guess.
Keepable. I'm not that brave.
I'm going to be brave, but only because if you had mulliganed, I might mulligan this just to look for like a smother. But I will just keep this. It's like, I'm going to make my land drops and you're a Gerrard's Verdict deck. So I actually value just like having lands in my hand.
Understandable. I think my hand was, it was a 1-lander with Dark Ritual and some stuff to play. And I was like, oh, you could make it work. But I was like, it's too, I think it's a little too flimsy. Also, if you can't like interact with me at all, like one perk deed, like yeah, you just destroys that plan. Eli loves both of these decks. That's a good call. I think both these decks are sweet. Both these decks are also playing like pretty fair Magic for the most part. Yeah, this is some pretty fair Magic outside of the turn 1 hippie. Yeah. But even then, it's like you have to invest out of all the unfair things you could be doing with Dark Rit. You're investing a lot of resources into that. Yeah, it's 2 cards and hoping you don't sword to me immediately. Exactly. All right. Better luck on 6. Let's hope for a good 6. Good 6. I want him to have a bad 6. We're going to 5. It was a 0-lander. Oh, that's tough. That's brutal. A good day for the good guys. I think we're both actually good guys in this match. Yeah, like I'm not a bad guy. This is the good guy mirror. I'm just trying to play some nice, fair, honest Magic. Better luck on 5. Let's hope for a good 5. If your 5 is really good at price, still beats my 7. Like my 7, again, it's just a control hand. It's got control cards. I have to keep this. I don't want to go down to 4. We just we literally have to hope we just draw something, which is really, we really don't want to be here, but I also don't want to go down to 4. That makes sense. So I think that's the game plan. All right. Well, on the bright side, you're on the play. We are on the play. And my hand is, you're going to be here a while. I don't win quickly. Tainted Field, go. All right. You're right. That is bad. Yeah. I'm going to play a Polluted Delta and pass to you. Draw. Well, we drew a land. All right. But it's not the land I wanted. It's not a swamp. Go ahead. All right. Draw for turn. I will play a Polluted Delta and pass the turn. I will draw. Thank God, this game's so easy. Magic is such an easy game. If you just draw whatever you need when you need it. Totally fair. Totally fair and balanced. What's the likelihood that anything resolves? Low. Pretty low. It's pretty low. So when am I okay getting countered? Nothing. Usually nothing, but I'll play this Nantuko Shade. Yeah, but that's a good card though. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead. I'll draw for turn. I'll play this swamp and tap it. I would like to Duress you. Oh, 3 fucking bangers. Okay.
It was bangers. It's oops all bangers. I don't I think the only thing I care about is you getting card advantage. I'm going to take your Phyrexian Arena, I think, and pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Combat get you for 2.
No blocks.
It's just 2. And here's another shade.
All right, 2 shades is too fast. I'll lose 2 life. I'm going to fetch. Shocker, I'm going to get Island and counterspell the shade.
Yeah. Go ahead.
First shade, I don't have the removal for it yet, but it's like one of those things where the game should go long enough in theory.
You could just draw it.
That I can draw it. Plus I've got card draw and stuff. But the second one is actually like double the clock. I'm like all of a sudden on like a 4 or 5 turn clock. That's pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm just like, huh, get in there.
All right, we try to draw something good. I'm gonna untap these. That doesn't beat the thing that's already on the board, but I guess that card does technically exist. Let's play this other swamp and pass to you.
Untap.
I'm not Dr. Teeth,
Upkeep,
trust me.
draw. Combat, here's 2.
No blocks.
Just 2. Here's another Nantuko Shade.
Good God. Yo. Yeah, that's good.
Go ahead.
All right, here's this Fact or Fiction. I need to be really good.
I hope it's bad.
It's good.
I already don't like this.
Oh, there's a little friend. My friend Oath of Druids.
Lord, cut it out. I hate all of this.
I love that you hate it.
Well, I really don't want to. Do I just go 4-1 and then? No, you're gonna duress the shit out of me. And I'm really.
This is a really good Fact or Fiction pile for me.
This is like an awful Fact or Fiction pile for me because it's like I have to give you something that I don't
2
want.
Duresses also makes it impossible to give me like a decent pile for him. It's like all bad down the road.
Honestly, I think I'm okay giving you Pernicious Deed and Oath.
Yeah, I mean they're a nombo with each other, so
I don't really want to deal with Duress. Underground River. I mean, I guess you could take it and I'll be really sad, but I'd be more sad if you took the Pernicious Deed. So I think this is the pile.
I have to take this pile.
That's
I do need a way to
understandable.
deal with those Nantuko shades regardless. These will all go to the bin, and then am I going to untap? You also note that I don't have a green source yet. I could have it in my hand, obviously, but draw. You have a town in hand too?
2.
I mean, I guess we go for things. There's a City of Brass. There's my Oath. Pass to you.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Draw. We'll play land.
Yeah.
Combat will get you for
5.
5.
Happens.
We'll try a Vindicate.
The trade.
Yep.
All right, nice. Good.
Go ahead.
All right, we're doing it. We're untapping. This Oath of the Druids has a trigger. I choose Chris. That's not a creature. That's a Phantom Nishoba.
Sure is.
Hi, my name's Phantom Nishoba.
Could you just not be here right now?
Draw for turn. No, he's here, man. He's here. Here's a land, and because I do have some worries, it's not just free to sit here and do nothing. I will actually still play the Pernicious Deed.
Yeah.
And then I don't have haste, so I just had to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, how the fuck do I get through a Phantom Nishoba?
I hope you just straight up don't.
What's this even do? Enters play with 7 counters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever it deals damage, you gain that much life, right? And if it would take damage, you prevent that damage, and it just removes 1 counter.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Man, this is fucked up.
I did bring my oaths in, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
The creature matchup.
Not surprised. I don't think there's much I can do here. I'm just gonna Gerrard's Verdict you.
I'm gonna pitch Gaea's Blessing and Pernicious Deed.
And I literally don't think there's anything I can do. Go ahead.
All on tap. We have an oath trigger. I choose you. Lat-Nam's Legacy, Pernicious Deed, Accumulated Knowledge, Reflecting Pool, Smother, Forest, Land, non-land, land, Back to Fiction, land, whatever. Not what I want, not what I want, not what I want. That's all my AKs. Gaea's Blessing will have a delayed trigger.
Yeah.
Fact or Fiction, whatever. Akroma. Angel of Wrath.
Fuck me.
What's up?
Protection from... Can I... Man.
I don't think you can beat that card. Here you go, Chris.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's anything I can do about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna naturalize my oath after you block too, so you don't get an oath trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Want to go to game? Wait, that's it.
That
This
is
dead.
it. I'm just dead.
All right, this mini series, call it 1-0. We had to get really lucky, and because Chris bowled the 5, I'm counting it still. Look forward to the next time where Chris plays a totally different deck. into this deck. Thank you so much for watching as always. I'll see you next time.
See you around. Hopefully I draw better.
Hopefully I draw worse.